Hey, Monty. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, talk with you for a second or two. Monograph, you know I like you. You're a cool motherfucker in my book. We think similar on a bunch of things. And I think it's about high time I said what a couple of my views were. Food for thought. Terrorists. Terrorist regime. Terrorist country. Isn't terrorists what the big army calls the little army? I'm not saying, I'm just saying. That's number one. All right, number two, I have issues with this regime, the Bush regime. The American public really needs to open their eyes to what's going on. They really need to watch what kind of bullshit has been spoon-fed to us and we just eat it up. You know? First of all, this president was never elected into office to begin with. He just bogarted his way in. I mean, I remember the elections clearly. I mean, he was so confident that he was getting in, even when all that crap was going on in his brother's state down in Florida with the machines down there. Interesting. We had a president that wasn't elected into office, placed into office. That's gangster, if you ask me. He just took over. So this is mine, I'm taking it. Fuck everyone. Alright, that's number one. Number two. Let's talk about 9/11 for a second. Look, 9/11 sucked. It happened. We had to deal with it. I lost a family member in the South Tower. You know? That sucks. You know? But for us to be spoon-fed this bullshit about, you know, weapons of mass destructions, and they're hidden here, and they're hidden there, and we need to go get Osama bin Laden here, and we need to go chase him there. We need to go put our soldiers in harm's way for a lie. There was never any weapons of mass destruction. We never found any of that shit. Even though it was our own government that was leaking the information to the press, in which the press is also involved in this as well. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, the press, in my opinion, is just as guilty of all this crap as the Bush is. You kind of figure they're coots. Well, in my opinion, it looks that way. But you know what? I'm just one person. I'm just one person, and I might be the only one with this type of opinion. But I'm going to tell you guys something. If we continue to go down the road we're going down, and none of the American public stops, looks, and listens to what actually is going on, the scenario that Monograph put up is kind of going to, you know, might actually be what's coming up next. Because if we keep pushing our weight around, guys, somebody's going to push back that can. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm patriotic. I love my country. But I do not love what we've been doing. I love our military. I support them 100%. I do not support who's sending them where they're going. They have no choice. They're told to do, they follow orders. Support the troops, yes. But we need to pull the people that are making the decisions. They need to go. They gotta get the fuck out. And it's time for us to make moves. It's time for us to make a difference, guys, before this gets way out of hand. You know, I don't think I can say anymore. I might start sounding even more foolish than I already do. Monograph, you rock, buddy. Everybody else. How Monograph says it is. Remember what he says. You know, if you can't speak freely, then you're simply just not free. Well, think about that. Seriously. What's it coming to? What is it coming to? Think about that.